Okay, to transform Streetwise into his alt mode, first, as always, remove the accessories. So take out his handgun from his left hand and then straighten him out to get him ready to be transformed. And now we'll start with the bottom here, the legs. So here you want to rotate down the foot 90 degrees on both sides like so, and then rotate them around 180 like so, and then you want to extend it out a little bit more so that they're at an angle like that. And then from the back here you want to pull, bend and stretch this piece open so we can untab this panel piece and lift it up all the way. Do the same on this side. You want to pull, bend and stretch the plastic just to untab it so you could bring up this panel and lift it up all the way. And then we can spread his legs out at an A stance, so we can come in here and untab this piece, bring it down, and on the double hinge rotate it up so that rectangle piece is situated on the back like so. Do the same on this side. You want to untab it, bring it down, and on the double hinge rotate it up and in so the rectangle piece is on the back like so. And then we can kind of close his legs, and here you want to push up to close this gap here like so. Do the same on this side, and then we can now start working on the upper part. So spread his arms out so that we can bring down these panel pieces, which is a little bit hard. You might need a spudger or something, so I'm going to use his little gun here and bring it down like so. Do the same on this side. Pull down and bring down this panel piece like so. Now, while his arms are open, fold in his hands like so on both sides. And then this part you could do at the end, but I like to do it now. But you see this plastic piece in the center of his arm there at the double hinge. You want to bring it up so it's like at a 45-degree angle, and on the outer part make sure it's all straight lined up like so. Do the same on this side. On that double hinge, bring it up like at a 45-degree angle, and then make sure it's all kind of straight lined up like so. And now from the back you want to lift up here to untab his back piece right here. This is a tab and the slot, so lift it up like so, and here just rotate it like 90 degrees, just enough for you to bring this panel piece with the light siren down, and then lift up his head like so. And then we could finish rotating it all the way. And I do it that way because of the tolerance issue here with this ball joint. It's loose and tight in certain areas, so if you just go ahead and do this, you run the risk of just popping this piece off over and over again. So anyways, now that we got that done, now we can lift this up like so, all the way 180. So now that, and make sure this top piece sits on top of these two panel pieces like so. And then here from the inside, you can now bring out this front part of the vehicle, and these two side pieces, you could bring them up so that they form the front part of the bumper. And now fold in the arms on this panel, fold it in 90 degrees on both sides, and then we want to rotate the forearm here 180 like so, and do the same on this side, rotate it in 180 like so. So now the tires are facing on the inside, and now we can finish rotating this in, down and in on both sides. And now you could just push these pieces up to form the front part of the vehicle like so. And then this part, obviously you're going to rotate this over, but you need to be aware the tabs here, which go into like a cavity slot in there, and there's a slot here for the tab that goes on the top right here. So maybe you could see a little bit better when I do one. So you could see now that tab here on this side, you're going to have to pull, bend, and stretch to get it to go over. Once you do, now you have to get this tab to line up with that slot like so. Do the same on this side, rotate it over, and for it to go all the way down, you're going to have to pull, bend, and stretch that plastic to go over that tab, and then get this tab to line up. Once you do, then you can go ahead and push these two tabs, close this part and close the upper part. And now this last part here, this tab here obviously needs to go in, and so there's some more pulling, bending, stretching the plastic to do this. So you just kind of do it all like in one motion. Open this up to get this piece to go in like so. And consequently, as you're doing that, this piece tends to get undone a lot. So just go ahead and fix that. Do the same on this side. So pull, bend, and stretch the plastic so you can open it up so that tab gets in. And then now, just this piece here. Okay, now we have Streetwise in his alt mode. So now you can see, and his gun. Unfortunately, his gun, there is, as far as I know, there's no storage area. Actually, there's a slot there I didn't take notice of, so let's see if it can go in there. Typical XTransbot, trying to get these pieces to go in is a little bit challenging, but let's see if I can get it lined up. And yeah, I just discovered that while filming. You can store the gun on the bottom like so. So now we have Streetwise in his alt mode. Really nice looking alt mode.